Welcome to this post-race press conference for the second MC Insurance BSB race at Thruxton, round 7. Well, Leon, you said to me earlier on today the aim was to get on the podium, and you've done it. How does it feel?
Yeah, it feels like I won the World Championship, that race. We knew this weekend was going to be tough. It's not one of my favourites. The boys have worked mega, to be honest with you, though. We made steps. Race 1 was tough. I didn't get the start, and I was just in a 10-lap race on a hard tyre. That race, I did feel that I was coming back. The others was dropping more than mine because I was on the harder tyre. But yeah, over the moon. Big thanks to JG. Big well done to these two guys next to me. Awesome race for them, and we can roll on to Cadwell.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll look forward to that.
Cheers.
Thanks, Leon. Leon Haslam for JG Speedfit Kawasaki, and for Royal Air Force Regular and Reserves Kawasaki. Jake Dixon. Jake, another couple of podium credits, and a couple of interesting moves between you and Shaky as well at the club chicane.
Yeah, I got off into a good start again from third, and I got my head down again, and I just thought to myself, because we looked at the data and I was actually spinning a bit too much at the beginning of the race, so Glenn says to me, just try to be a little bit smoother. He says, you're being smooth, but just be a little bit smoother on the throttle. So I tried my hardest to be smoother, but I still had a big drop about probably half race distance, and these boys came by me, and then me and Shaky had a bit of a battle. I see he had a front end slide going into the complex, so I pounced on him when he did that, and I made sure that he wouldn't come back, so I just basically stopped mid corner, and he was just probably like, oh, I can't get back. And then I see that instantly the gap opened up, so he must have had a problem, or I don't know what happened there. But Pete rode in a fantastic race. I can't stress enough how much of a good race he actually rode, and he had conserved his tyre well, and obviously the Smiths boys have worked hard, and yeah, so big well done to him, and big well done to my boys as well, because they've worked really hard this weekend. And just like to thank RAF, Briggs, Mother Hubbards, and Shoei, and obviously Glenn Richards as well, being my crew chief, and all my mechanics and electronics people.
A great weekend for you, Jake. Well done. We'll see you at Cadwell.
Cheers, thank you.
Look forward to it. And Pete Hickman for Smiths BMW, as Jake was saying, you rode a great race, Pete. You really did. Did you feel in control all the way through?
Yeah, well, obviously being on pole is always a nice thing, or front row, and got away good. Jake has a slightly better start than me, and I just thought, mint, I'll just sit right behind you then. I have no issues with that at all. I'll let you set the pace for a bit, and sat there for a while and didn't have too much of an issue. We actually pulled a little bit of a gap at one point. And then Shaky came through, and I thought, that's fine, I'll just sit here again. I wasn't too bothered, really. The start of the race was never going to be the big part of it. As long as you clean through the first kind of lap or two, you know you're safe from kind of the big battles that are going on behind you. So I let them kind of lead for a bit. Shaky then got into the lead, so I thought, right, I might have to actually move forward a little bit. Managed to get past Jake eventually, I think. Tight again at the chicane like we always were in race 1 as well, and good that we've got respect for each other as well. We didn't touch each other or anything like that. We didn't actually run too wide or anything, so real good. I just thought I'd follow Shaky for a little bit, and I expected him to be faster than what he was. He did a couple of 15s, and he started dropping into the 16s, and I thought, well, for me, I know I needed to do mid-15s till at least lap kind of 15, and I've said it before, I knew I could do it because we've done it in practice. So as soon as he dropped to the 16s, I thought I need to get my head down and get past and see if I can actually pull a bit of a gap on everyone, and did that. It took me a couple of laps, took a couple of attempts to actually pass him and make it right, but once I did that, I just kind of got my head down, trying to keep smooth but still make the lap time. It's so difficult. It's such a fine line between making a lap time and a mid-15's fast around here, and to do it without actually not even using full throttle a lot of the time through quite a lot of the circuit is hard work. But I can't say it enough. The Smiths BMW boys and girls have done such a good job. The bike is so good to ride, and we made it nice and smooth. No problems at all, really. I've not even touched a click from free practice 2 or 3. It's all been working as we thought it should do, and just felt really, really comfortable. So just massive thanks to everyone who helps out, and all the sponsors, and the team's absolutely made up. First pole for me, first pole for them, first front row they've ever had, and now first BSB win, so and my 4th. So yeah, it's really, really good. I'm sure the championship's actually going up as well. I think obviously Brooks was on about 15 points in front of me, so I think I'm now up to 3rd in the championship. So brilliant, and hopefully people will actually start thinking I might be even a title contender. So we've only got 2 rounds left, but obviously they're really important rounds, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it.